nation's first web TV talk show that explores the fascinating world of hypnotherapy. Hello, my name is Lisa Machenberg, and I'll be your host, covering a wide variety of subjects to help you understand the power of the subconscious mind and how hypnosis is being used today to help people achieve success, happiness, and prosperity. It is my pleasure to introduce you to my first guest, Claire Awada. Now, Claire is a graduate of the Hypnosis Motivation Institute, and she has brought the concept of Capasonian hypnosis to her native Lebanon.
Right.
Now, Claire, you have a lot of experience in the media. As a matter of fact, since you've lived in the United States, you had a TV show on Arabic.
It's AATV, Channel 18.
The Channel 18, that's the Arabic language news station.
Right.
And you did entertainment and music.
And music, yes.
The name of your show was Musica, right?
Yes, it's called Musica.
Great. But then you studied here at HMI, and you spent the summer back in your native Lebanon, talking to friends and family and the people there about hypnotherapy.
Right.
How was it received?
They were open about it. They were very open about it. And I was at this place doing my hair, and this makeup artist, she came to do my makeup and explaining to me how she's going to do my makeup. And I start talking to her about hypnosis. And she's like, this is a very interesting subject. Tell me more about it. So I kept talking to her about the theory of mind and explaining to her. And she says, are you interested to be on TV? I'm like, yes, sure. I want my people to be educated about this.
Yes.
And next thing, she started doing the connection for me. She connected me with 3 TV stations and 1 radio.
Wow. Well, here's the question I think everybody has on their mind, both in the studio audience and at home. What is the media like in Lebanon? Is there censorship? Can you talk about anything?
You can talk about anything. It's very open media.
Okay, great.
Yes.
So she set you up with 3 networks and a radio station.
Correct.
And a journalist came and interviewed you on TV at the first station.
Right.
What was her reaction when you told her about being a hypnotherapist in hypnosis?
She was open about it, and again, she told me, tell me more about it. Tell me about the concept. Because for us, hypnosis is hocus pocus thing. And I corrected her information, and I told her it's just a different state of mind. For example, if you're driving on the freeway and you pass an exit, you are in hypnosis. Before you go to sleep, you are in a different state of mind. You are in hypnosis. First half an hour in the morning when you wake up, you are in hypnosis. And I start explaining to her about the unconscious mind and about the conscious mind, the 88% and the 12%. So she was very excited about the method. It's like, how does it work? So I explained to her about the negative and positive in our mind and how we can pass through from conscious to critical down to the unconscious mind and do the changes in whatever is needed to be done.
Wow.
Yes.
And how long was that interview?
It was about 30 minutes.
And then it was time for you to go to your second interview, and you were telling me that you ran into a little bit of a problem.
Yes.
What happened?
Well, this person, he thought this is a black magic thing, the interviewer.
And he was the man who was supposed to interview you on camera, and he thought it was black magic.
He thought it's black magic. It's a forbidden thing. It's a hocus pocus, and it's nothing really to interview about. He didn't care for it.
So he refused?
He refused.
What happened?
So then I had another interviewer who was very open about it.
So they got another interviewer for the same station?
Yes.
Another man?
Another man.
What did he think?
Well, he got excited about the subject, and again, I did explain to him how does it work exactly. And he even, after we're done with the interview, he wanted to have more information. Yes, and he was also very open about it.
Good.
Yes.
There was a lot of information about psychology. Certainly people study psychology there.
Yes, another thing, yes, because he knows about the psychology and he knows about the unconscious mind. So he was very receptive and very open about it because he knows the psychology.
Sure, and about how what people have in their childhood can influence them into their adulthood.
Yes, I explained that as well. And he understood it very well because he knows the concept.
Great.
Yes, and then again I ran to the third interview. And here that she was also wanted to know more about it, and she said, I wanted to ask you this question. If I wanted to become rich, can I become rich?
With hypnotherapy? What did you say?
Hypnotherapy.
That's a funny question.
And I'm like, yes, you can use your mental bank. There's a concept called mental bank.
Uh-huh.
She said, explain it to me. So I did explain to her what she can do with the mental bank before she goes to sleep. She has her journal next to her. Write down what she wants in life, write down what she's done during the day, and pay herself. And the second day, go over it. And every day, just to write whatever's going on in her life and keep paying herself. And the brain will start manifesting for her. The brain will start working for her because the unconscious mind is working for her.
So all 3 television interviews and the radio interview, about how much time did you spend on Lebanese media during your summer trip?
You mean like, okay, like for the radio, for example, I did a whole hour interview.
Did people call in, or was it just one?
There was a calling in, yes.
What did people ask you?
They were asking me, like, does it work on confidence? Does it work? And you said there's weight loss and stop smoking. How does that work? So they were asking all these questions. How does it work through our unconscious mind? So again, I did explain to them how we can do a lot of changes and how powerful it is, the hypnosis.
Were you able to talk about the theory of mind at all in the critical area?
Yes, I did talk about that as well. I did talk about the theory of mind and the critical area and how we go through that and do the changes.
Wow.
Yes.
Well, since you've done it, now where was it aired? Only in Lebanon?
No, actually it's a satellite. So it was aired all around the world. I wouldn't say only the Middle East, all around the world. And the response was amazing. I received calls from the people who did interview me from the stations telling me it was a big hit.
Great.
Yes.
But now you're back in the United States. But with technology now, we have ways that we could talk to people all over the world. Are you seeing, literally seeing, any clients from the Middle East from your exposure there?
I do, through Skype.
Through Skype?
Through Skype,
and
I do.
What countries are you seeing people from?
Well, I received calls from Qatar, and I'm seeing people from Qatar.
Where's Qatar, for those of us who are good on geology?
It's in the Gulf area in United Arab Emirates.
Uh-huh.
So I received calls from Qatar. I received calls from Kuwait. It's also from the Gulf.
Uh-huh.
And from Lebanon, of course.
Wow.
Yes.
Now that you're back here and you're seeing these clients via Skype, what kind of issues? Do men call to see you, or is it only women?
They were women.
Yes.
They were women.
Uh-huh.
Like
what are the issues that they're seeing you about now?
Like there's this woman like being self-conscious.
Sure.
When she's going outside, what people they would think. Another person, she had like negative thinking all the time.
Yes. Easy.
And yes, and I also had a person with relationship strategy. I did introduce the EMP strategy.
How is ENP, suggestibility? Of course, that's the concept that in every relationship, there's one person who's is more of a thinker. Priority is more career and business and stability. And the soulmate or the perfect match is someone who is a physical or a feeler, whose priority is more love and relationship and intimacy. How did that concept go over when you introduced it?
Excellent, actually.
Did people think that only men are thinkers and only women are feelers?
No, actually they did understand it very well. And when I explained to her that if your spouse is thinking about his career, number one, it doesn't mean he loves you any less. This is the way he thinks.
Yes.
That's his brain works. And when she understood it, she felt good because she wanted more attention.
Very, very comforting, I'm sure.
Yes.
Do you hypnotize them right on Skype?
Yes, I do.
And so
I do. I do the arm raising right on the Skype.
Wow.
And it's amazing how the results is.
Claire, technology is wonderful.
Beautiful.
Have you only done television, or is there other media that
I
you're
did
working
radio.
on? And radio, television, anything else?
Actually, there was just an article just came out last week about me.
In Lebanon or here?
In Lebanon.
And
they're talking about the hypnosis and the mind power, how much it's needed in Lebanon.
Wow.
And they were so excited about it because they did watch the TV channels, and from my interview, they got so excited about it and they wrote about it.
Well, you're kind of an ambassador to all over the world introducing Capasonian hypnosis. What's next for you?
There's a book that's gonna come up.
Really?
Yes, I'm working on that book. It's about the power of hypnosis. I'm talking about the childhood.
Yes.
And about the media, how it's affecting our children. I'm talking about the mental bank also. Talking about the methods. I'm talking about the relationships. So it's book taking all about what I learned here.
I love it. And I'm really looking forward to reading your book.
Thank you.
And starting in, I guess, July, you'll be in the HMI grad directory. Go ahead and spell your name for everyone so we can find you.
Claire Awada. It's C-L-A-I-R-E, and the last name A-W-A-D-A.
Wonderful. I wanted to thank you so much.
Thanks to you.
Yeah, for being on Hypnosis Today and talking about bringing Capasonian hypnosis not only to Lebanon, but to the Middle East, and anybody who has Dish Network
Yes.
Can watch the show. What's the name of the show so we could catch it?
It's MBN.
MBN.
Yes.
Beautiful. Well, we are going to take a short break, but please stay tuned, because when we come back, we're going to talk more about hypnotherapy today. See you soon. Hypnosis is being used today to help people achieve success, happiness, and prosperity. It is my pleasure to introduce you to my first guest, Claire Awada. Now, Claire is a graduate of the Hypnosis Motivation Institute. Welcome to Hypnosis Today, the nation's first web TV talk show that explores the fascinating world of hypnotherapy. Hello, my name is Lisa Machenberg, and I'll be your host, covering a wide variety of subjects to help you understand the power of the subconscious mind and and she has brought the concept of Capasonian hypnosis to her native Lebanon.
Right.
Now, Claire, you have a lot of experience in the media. As a matter of fact, since you've lived in the United States, you had a TV show. On Arabic.
It's AATV, Channel 18.
That's Channel 18, that's the Arabic language news station.
Right.
And you did entertainment and music.
And music, yes.
The name of your show was Musica, right?
Yes, it's called Musica.
Great. But then you studied here at HMI.